Now, we have just seen a big announcement, which is the fact that Joe Biden has been removed, or has removed himself, depending on who you ask, from the US electoral race. And there's a couple of logical questions that follow on. What does this mean for the result? What does it mean for investment markets? And the final one is, what do we actually need to do about this? Now, when things get really uncertain, I always come back to decision making frameworks, and the one that I absolutely love is from Warren Buffett. Now, some of you will have seen this framework before because it's incredibly valuable, and particularly when there's a lot of uncertainty. So, his framework asks only two questions, and it splits a page into four quadrants. And the first question is it important or unimportant? Now, this is very clearly an important decision and an important change, because the US is hands down the largest market still in the world. So it is important. The second one is the outcome knowable or unknowable? And very simply, the answer is unknowable. So we're going to be in this top right quadrant here. It is important, but we can't know it. Now, you can forecast, you can guess, you can predict, but you just can't know the outcome. And if we go back to Warren Buffett's framework, his quote is, what you really want to do with investments is figure out is what's important and knowable. If it is unimportant or unknowable, forget about it. Now, he's got let's go with good fortune of having billions of dollars behind him. He doesn't necessarily need it as much as we do. But I'm not going to ignore it. I'm not going to forget about it. It is going to be something that we're watching. And the reason that we're watching is, as it becomes, or when it becomes knowable, it might be that something needs to change. Now, we've got some really good quality investments. They are there for the long term. So rather than focusing on this short-term news and the unknowable piece, let's take a step back, focus longer term, and look at the stuff that we do know. So we know that we got good quality assets that we're going to hold for the long term, and the portfolios are really well set up. There's nothing crazy in there. There's nothing fly-by-night, double overnight, hive overnight. So from my point of view, this is a long-term hold. We're going to wait and see. But if anybody is concerned, if anybody wants to talk through concerns that they have, please feel free to reach out. I'm always a phone call away.